When Jennifer Lawrence talks, you never quite know what's going to come out of her mouth. She's unpredictable in the best way, funny, blunt, and completely unfiltered. But even by her standards, what she said this week about the Kardashians sent the internet into overdrive. It all started during a Vanity Fair lie detector challenge with her Die My Love co-star Robert Pattinson. The setup seemed innocent enough, a couple of movie stars trading playful questions while hooked up to a polygraph. But then Rob held up a photo of Khloe Kardashian and asked if she was Jennifer's favorite. Jennifer smiled and said, yes. And then, with the same breath, dropped a truth bomb that set social media on fire. Kourtney is more annoying than ever. She drives me nuts. The room burst into laughter, but the world outside wasn't so chill. Within hours, clips of the moment were flooding TikTok and Reddit. Headlines screamed, Jennifer Lawrence calls Kourtney Kardashian annoying. Fans were split. Some thought she was hilarious. Others accused her of being jealous or hypocritical, but everyone was watching. Because only Jennifer could say something like that and somehow still come off lovable, her explanation made it even juicier. Because everything has to be an announcement, she said, half laughing, half ranting. Like, I'm not gonna wear outfits anymore, just don't wear them. Or, I don't have a TV in my room. Cool, just don't watch TV. Stop announcing it. It was classic Jennifer. The kind of brutal honesty that most celebrities keep locked behind layers of PR coaching. But what made the comment sting wasn't just the shade itself, it was the history behind it. Because Jennifer Lawrence isn't some random critic of the Kardashians, she's been one of their biggest fans. She's talked about them for years, about binge-watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians, about hosting dinner parties with Kris Jenner, even joking that she wanted to be adopted into the family. There are photos of her and Kris laughing over cocktails. So when she suddenly called Kourtney annoying, it felt like friendly fire, the ultimate betrayal from a self-proclaimed superfan. And that's what made the internet spiral. Was it a joke? A genuine gripe? Or something deeper, the kind of frustration that only comes when you've watched someone for too long and finally snap? Robert Pattinson's reaction didn't help. He cracked up, clearly enjoying the chaos. The two of them giggled through the moment like teenagers gossiping behind the cafeteria doors. But the damage was done. For days, fans dissected the comment line by line. Why Kourtney specifically? Why now? And was Jennifer actually right? To be fair, she had a point. Kourtney has turned the art of announcing things into a lifestyle. Every choice, from her wellness routines to her decision not to watch TV, becomes a headline. And while her fans call it authenticity, others see it as performative minimalism. Jennifer simply said out loud what many people already thought but were too polite to voice. Some even argued that Jennifer's comment revealed how traditional Hollywood feels about influencer culture. For years, trained actors built careers through craft and discipline, while reality stars like the Kardashians built empires out of personality and exposure. There's admiration there, but also quiet resentment. Maybe Jennifer was voicing that unspoken tension, the clash between old-school movie stardom and modern celebrity branding. But there's another way to read it. Maybe she was just being funny. Because if you followed Jennifer Lawrence lately, you know she's in what fans call her unfiltered era. The shy, careful actress from her early Oscar days is gone. What we see now is someone completely comfortable with chaos. Just a few days before that Vanity Fair interview, Jennifer appeared on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon and turned a normal talk show chat into an emotional circus. She started the interview laughing, then burst into fake tears mid-sentence. She'd cry dramatically, then laugh at herself, then cry again. Jimmy tried to calm her down. Stop crying, you're having fun. And she just laughed harder, saying, okay. It was pure absurdity and completely on brand for her. She admitted that she still gets nervous in interviews, that she worries she's annoying. It was raw and strangely endearing, because beneath the humor, there's always been a thread of vulnerability running through Jennifer Lawrence's fame. She's not pretending to be perfect. She's embracing the awkwardness that most celebrities try to hide, and maybe that's why people still root for her, because even when she's messy, she feels real. And behind all this newfound chaos is her big comeback film, Die My Love. Directed by Lynn Ramsey and co-starring Robert Pattinson, it's one of her darkest projects yet. The story follows a woman named Grace, a writer and young mother slowly losing her grip on reality while isolated in rural Montana. Critics at the London Film Festival called it haunting, brutal, and beautifully acted, a performance that reminds everyone why Jennifer Lawrence is still one of the best in the game. During interviews, she's been emotional, talking about how much she admired Ramsey and how intense the filming process was. At one point, she even laughed mid-sentence, saying, "Lynn cracked it, she's a genius, and I can't believe I'm still talking," before bursting into exaggerated wails. It was funny and heartbreaking all at once, exactly like her. But as always in Hollywood, when two attractive leads share screen time, the rumor mill starts spinning. This time, it was whispers about her chemistry with Robert Pattinson, and Jennifer wasted no time putting that to rest. On the Las Culturistas podcast, she revealed she didn't even need an intimacy coordinator for their scenes. "I felt really safe with Rob," she said. "He's not pervy, he's very in love with Suki Waterhouse." She laughed, adding that most of their conversations were about kids and relationships. Then she dropped another of those painfully honest truths that only she can deliver. She said some male actors get offended when co-stars aren't interested in them, that when you reject that energy, the punishment starts. Fans immediately praised her for saying what so many women in Hollywood experience but rarely discuss. It was another reminder that Jennifer's candor isn't just entertainment, it's also a kind of rebellion. She refuses to package herself in the way Hollywood expects. And somehow, that makes her more powerful than ever. Because think about it, in an industry built on control, Jennifer Lawrence has made a career out of letting go. She trips on red carpets, she swears during press junkets, she cries on talk shows, she accidentally insults Kardashians, and instead of ruining her image, it makes her more human. After taking time off for marriage and motherhood, her return feels different. She's not chasing perfection or worrying about PR damage. She's embracing the mess. She's laughing at it. She's even turning it into a kind of art form, and maybe that's why the Kardashian comment hit so hard. It wasn't just celebrity gossip, it was commentary on celebrity itself. Jennifer was calling out the constant need to broadcast, to curate, to perform authenticity. It was the actress telling the influencer generation, you don't have to turn every moment into a brand statement. Of course, the internet being the internet, the conversation spiraled way beyond that. TikTok was full of hot takes. One user wrote, Jennifer just said what we've all been thinking. Another shot back, funny coming from someone who cries on national TV. And somewhere, probably sipping tea in Calabasas, Kourtney Kardashian might have been rolling her eyes, unfazed. But even with the backlash, the truth is, Jennifer doesn't seem to care. She's too busy being herself. At the Die My Love premiere in London, she showed up in a sleek black gown, posing with the confidence of someone who knows she doesn't owe anyone an explanation. She smiled for photographers, laughed with fans, and walked off arm in arm with Robert Pattinson like nothing had happened. This is a new kind of Jennifer Lawrence, one who survived fame, stepped away from it, and come back on her own terms. She's not the girl from the Hunger Games anymore. Not the wide-eyed newcomer who tripped on her way to collect an Oscar. She's older, sharper, funnier, and a little bit over it all. She's living proof that you can exist in Hollywood without losing your sense of humor or your honesty. And maybe that's what fans connect to most. Because Jennifer Lawrence doesn't sound like she's performing. She sounds like she's just talking. The same way your friend would when you're both scrolling through celebrity news at 1 a.m, laughing about who said what. She just happens to be the one in the headlines. That's her power. She doesn't pretend to be the perfect star. She doesn't care if she contradicts herself. She's real enough to call someone annoying one minute and cry about being nervous the next. In a world where celebrities curate every post, every interview, every public word, Jennifer Lawrence remains gloriously unpredictable. She can go from red carpet glam to mean queen in a single sentence. And maybe that's the point. Maybe she knows exactly what she's doing. Because in 2025, authenticity is the most valuable currency a celebrity can have. And Jennifer Lawrence is spending it freely. Her jab at Kourtney might have started as a joke, but it ended up saying something bigger. About fame, about image, about how exhausting it can be when everyone, including yourself, is expected to announce every thought to the world. So yes, she called Kourtney Kardashian annoying. But in doing so, she reminded everyone that even in Hollywood, honesty still shocks people. And maybe that's why we'll always keep watching her, because she's the rare kind of star who makes the spotlight feel human again. Jennifer Lawrence isn't trying to play the game anymore. She's just telling her truth, laughing through the chaos, and proving that sometimes being real, even a little messy, is the most entertaining thing you can be.